Good evening. Welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. You can't even see it. Oh, hanging behind me, there's a congratulations sign. I'm just going to toot my own master's degree. I got it. So there you go. So I had to do that, guys. But we're not here about me. You know that. I really have to tell you that sometimes you hear songs and you know that they belong in your community, that they belong in your world. You know that they sing about things that you have passion for. So I had never seen this duo sing together until the Old Church, what's it called? Old Church Concert Series?
Old Church Acoustic Series.
Old Church Acoustic Series.
I believe it was a benefit night.
Yeah, Frank Critelli does a benefit night. I think he does it twice a year.
Pass the Guitar.
Called Pass the Guitar for the Meal Center in Meriden. There's Pass the Guitar in Westerly, Pass the Guitar in New London, Pass the Guitar in Clinton. I think Lorain, Ohio does that. And Frank Critelli does one in Meriden. And they raise money for the local food pantry, food kitchen, whatever is feeding that community, that's what they do. Anyway, Lisa and I went out to watch this particular Pass the Guitar. And there were a few musicians on stage that were pretty good. And then there were the musicians on stage, you've seen some of them, that opened my eyes and jumped my heart. And then I have to get up from my seat and I have to chase them around the church so that I can get them to come on my show. Now, that was almost a year ago, right? Mm-hmm. Almost a year ago. And I had to get Frank to make these two. Frank can be bossy. Let me just say, hi Frank, I love you. Anyway, I want you to enjoy. They're not doing any covers, they're doing all originals, and their originals mean something to the very core of their being. When they're singing about things, you know that they have experienced them in some way and that the words that they're singing are real. Look at Dipsy, he's all tucked in. It's a weird dog. Anyway, I want you to welcome into your heart, into your home, and into your earbuds, Still Rivers.
Wow, Dad, thank you so much. We're very happy to be here. And thank you, Frank, for giving us the nudge. Sitting in the places where the flowers grow, thinking about the different kinds of people I know. Everybody learning, everybody searching all the time, while working for a living and holding on to peace of mind, holding on to peace of mind. Then there's other folks that we never met. Ain't all that different, I bet. Maybe some a little smarter, work a little harder at the game. Others just trying to catch a break, but we're really all the same. This is our little life, for good or bad or ugly, through the harmony and strife. The persistence is so lovely. Tried to catch a reason so we don't have to wonder why. And I'm looking for some answers, but I'd settle for some peace of mind. settle for some peace. Then there's more and more people in the world, it's true. Ones we never think of till we see them on the news. They are fighting for their freedom, trying to get someone to understand. Wonder why anyone would hate them for their circumstance. Wonder why anyone would hate them for their circumstance. And this is our little life, for good or bad or ugly, through the harmony and strife. The persistence is so lovely. Tried to catch a reason so we don't have to wonder why. And I'm looking for some answers, but I'd settle for some peace of mind. Settle for some peace. Some people seem to have it made in the shade. Others of us wonder if we'll ever get paid. You can try to figure why and never know. In the end it doesn't matter, 'cause we know how the story goes. In the end it doesn't matter, and we're all on the same long road. And this is our little life, for good or bad or ugly, through the harmony and strife. The persistence is so lovely. Try to catch a reason so we don't have to wonder why. And I'm looking for some answers, but I'd settle for some peace of mind. I'd settle for some peace. This is our little life, for good or bad or ugly, through the harmony and strife. The persistence is so lovely. Tried to catch a reason so we don't have to wonder why. And I'm looking for some answers, but I'd settle for some peace of mind. I'd settle for some peace. Sitting in the places where the flowers grow, thinking about the different kinds of people I know. Oh, that was fun. Yeah. That was fun. All right. Once again, thank you so much, Dot, for having us. Really, we did want to come here. It's nice to have a nudge, but the truth is we have been working hard on a record that's coming out later this year.
Woo-hoo!
So we are
Radio bound.
Yeah, so we are looking to play a lot more than we have been. It's going to be out in October, but we've got some shows leading up to it, and we'll have some shows after it. So, Old Church actually will be where we will have the CD release, and that's going to be Old Church on October 4th. So, mark your calendars. All right, what do you say we do another one, honey?
Yeah.
All right, let's try. Let's do Home.
Okay.
This one was written about this one. Home is not a place, it's a face. Being safely in the warmth of your embrace. You're my home. You're my home. Don't we spend some time in the morning? You could write it all down and make a song. buddy. I don't know if you all saw our little munchkin just run across the way there, but I'm not sure. He looks pretty content with his switch over there.
Hope he doesn't distract us some more.
All right. How about the pearl? Let's do the pearl.
Yep.
I like to go traveling all around this world, in every destination, something I can learn. Some people find beauty in all that they see. For some it's just a Tuesday, and it doesn't mean a thing. But there's one thing that I know. Every place I go, everything is everything. And the journey is the pearl. I wanna go get lost in the narrow streets of Rome, share a pint in Dublin, in a pub I call my own. Walking with the Incas in the mountains of Peru, dancing with my baby, we do a swing out in the Louvre. There's one thing that I know. Every place I go, everything is everything. The journey is the pearl. The journey is the pearl. The journey is the pearl. The journey is the gonna seek the truth in everything I see. It'll end up in a song if you're hanging out with me. I like to go traveling all around this world, every destination. There's something I can learn. There's one thing that I know. Every place I go, everything is everything. The journey is the pearl. The journey is the pearl. The journey is the pearl. The journey is the
Nice.
Thank you. Do a little Kersey tune while Chandra.
Mike was laughing at me there because usually I do this little dance in the middle, and I did not do the little dance in the
Why
middle.
didn't you dance?
But you can, you're on TV.
I am on TV.
Do
It's
the dance. I had to check in to make sure you're okay. You gotta do the dance. Alright. Wanna pick one, honey?
you want to do Oh Henry or Mama Was Right?
Let's do Mama Was Right. Mama Was Right is a song that is going to be out very soon, possibly before this airs. Comes out on Mother's Day, which
Nice.
is May 12th. And,
No, it is not.
it's
It's
not?
May 11th.
It's the 11th. Okay.
May 12th is a Monday.
Okay, thank you, Doc. May 11th. Okay, good to know. Buddy, don't forget. Yeah, so there's actually quite a big story behind this song and how we made it, but we're going to go ahead and we'll just do this little ditty now.
Okay.
mama was right. Everything in moderation, I say it in light. Excesses cause frustration. Take my advice. Yeah, mama was right. Don't drink too fast, don't eat it all. Don't dream too big, but don't dream too small. No, you don't have to clean your plate, but you got to try it all. Try it all. My mama was right. Everything in moderation, I say it in light. Excesses cause frustration. Take my advice. Yeah, mama was right. Your mama was right. Go fight the power, but don't get caught. Be kind to one another, kind to a fault. Never let him see you sweat. Sometimes you got to give him hell. Give him hell. My mama was right. Everything in moderation, I say it in light. Excesses cause frustration. Heed her advice. Yeah, mama was right. Your mama was right. Got to listen to your mama. Got to listen to your mama. Be good. Got to listen to your mama. Be kind. Got to listen to your mama. Be nice. Got to listen to your mama. Got to listen, because your mama was right.
Did you send that to me?
I did, yeah.
Because as soon as you started singing it, I'm like, I know that song. And you had just said,
Yeah.
it doesn't come out till Mother's Day. And I'm like, how do I know this?
Yeah, I gave
You
Dot.
sent it to me.
Dot has a preview of the release on Mother's Day, which is, I'm told, May 11th.
Well, the only reason I know that May 12th is because I go back on the air in my regular time slot at the radio station. So, yeah,
Okay.
I've been doing a nighttime show for a long time.
I'm glad, because I would have probably blamed the little munchkin if we missed it by a day. Just kidding, buddy. You got headphones on. You can't
fault
hear.
it is, really.
Oh yeah, it's all me.
Yeah,
All me.
don't. Well, I won't say it the way RuPaul
Hey,
would say
honey,
it.
I'm sorry, but Love It Forgot it's Mother's Day. He's 5. All right. Oh, Henry?
Yes.
We're going to play a song called Oh, Henry, which is about Gift of the Magi, kind of sprung from this. Or this sprung from that.
Ain't my Lord.
The more I think I know, the less I do. Circle that goes round and round, and the only thing that's true. Weary of the ones who claim the known. Used car salesmen, politicians, men of God, doctor, lawyers too. Stare at the abyss, feel the magnitude, try to find some bliss, then recognize futility in this. Well, we all gotta pay for it. I don't wanna pay for it. We gotta do about that balance sheet you cannot hide. Oh, Henry, you were wise. There's a 3-part balance to our lives. Sobs, sniffles, smiles, and that's between. And we all gotta pay for it. I don't wanna pay for it. We gotta zero out that balance sheet you cannot hide. Oh, Henry, you were wise. Every door that opens, another door closes. Every understanding, new questions unfolding. I can see a rainbow and dark clouds forming. There's money in my bank account and bills that are piling up. You gotta pay for it. I don't wanna pay for it. You gotta zero out that balance sheet you cannot hide. Oh, Henry, you were wise. Oh, Henry, you're my guy.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Thank you. I hear some whooping in the background.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Thanks again, Dot. Thanks for having us.
My pleasure.
Chandra, what do you think of
My
that?
next feat is to get you into the radio station before you drop your album so we can promote it
We've got some
before the church night
Great.
You are,
CD thing.
You are lovely and so nice to us and kind, and I appreciate it.
It's
And
all about the music.
Chandra, do you want to pick another one?
Do we want to come back to the lessons we learned from our mom and do Little Badger?
Okay. Yeah. There's lots of songs about mothers. Mother's Day is
I
coming
mean,
up.
Mother's Day's coming up. Well, we'll keep the thing going.
Little Badger it is. This might be called The Nicest Things. This will be on the next record, not the one coming out in October. But, all right. Oops.
Mama told me if you've nothing nice to say, keep your mouth shut and mark in time. This terrible man, he's done some terrible things, and I wanna give him a piece of my mind. But don't worry, Mama, I will try to be true to the lessons you gave to me. To all of those people in that big ship of fools, just a few things that we would like to say. Well, you no good piece of spit, good for nothing, useless mother trucker. That's just all of the nicest things we could say about you. Yeah, you're no good piece of spit, good for nothing, useless mother trucker. That's just all of the nicest things. That's just all of the nicest things we could say about you. Try to bite my tongue, try to play it cool. The little badger won't give up. All of the people in that big ship of fools, I'm praying for the day that it gets sunk. But don't worry, Mama, I will try to be true to the lessons you gave to me. All of those people in that big ship of fools, there's just a few things that we would like to say. Yeah, you're no good piece of spit, good for nothing, useless mother truckers. That's just all the nicest things. That's just all of the nicest things. That's just all of the nicest things we could say about you. And one last thing. Don't let that door hit you where the good Lord split you. Don't let that door hit you in the ass.
Woohoo! Need that phrase.
A bit,
Say it to people.
a bit spicy.
That's like such a great song. And you didn't even sweat. Well, you didn't. On the radio, we can't say that word.
Oh.
In here, you can do whatever you want, but
Well, you can't say ass.
not on the radio.
There's, funny
It's a
story
body
about
part.
that is that the song, all the trucker and all that stuff was written with other words.
Oh, well,
But this one is not okay with singing those other words. But she
I
is
can't
okay.
say them with a straight face.
She is okay with singing ass.
so someday I'll tell you a story about words I used that I got a little Irish in me.
Yeah.
Like my best friend is a Druid and Irish, and yeah. So there's words.
There's words. Teach me
This-
more words to
No.
use instead because we
No.
got the munchkin.
No.
I'm a
Oh,
sci-
you got the good words.
I'm a sci-fi fan, and every so often I still find myself swearing in made-up words from sci-fi shows.
I've been using made-up words all my life. It's a good thing. Play music. Play
All
music.
right, all right.
I'll stop
All
talking.
right, we'll do. This one will be on the new record, and it's called "Judge No Man."
I forgive your transgression. Please believe it's okay. Even though I never want to see your face again. Go in peace. Just walk away. Cast away all my assumptions. Pitch my assertions in a can. It's a funny thing about living, you never know just where you stand. So I judge no man. 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 Gonna try to stick the landing, but poison grace are not my brand. More likely I'll be sliding in, scarred, bruised, and ugly, with a clumsy, heavy hand. Judge no man. 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 So please forgive me my transgressions.
Woo-hoo! So you guys want to do one more song and then come over and see if you can find a seat? I'm not sure that all's going to
We'll
happen,
figure it
but
out. He can sit maybe on the floor on the left. Okay. Hey, buddy, don't
sing a
touch.
song.
Okay.
Sing a song.
All right, let's sing a song.
Sing a song.
Let's do Carry the Weight. We just apparently we brought this ukulele as a prop only. We're not going to use it.
It's a conversation starter.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll do it for your last song.
I'm doing this is a another one about my mom and dad. So yeah, what about watching my dad carry my mom through the threshold of my house, but on the way out to hospice. She said to him, "I'm too old for you, Al." And he said, "Don't worry, I'll catch up."
Please, heaven can wait. I'm keeping you here with me. Keeping you here. Oh God, give me one more day to be keeping you here. Keeping you here. And I will carry the weight. And I will carry the weight. And I will carry all the weight. For one more day. Yeah. For one more day. Yeah. Oh, how I wish you could stay right here with me, stay right here. But I know you're leaving me today, and I will catch up to you one day, and I will carry the weight, and I will carry the weight, and I will carry all the weight. For one more day. Yeah. For one more day. Yeah. I will carry the weight. I will carry the weight. And I will carry all the weight. All my days. All my days.
Thank you.
So why don't you guys put your stuff down and come over here and mic up. While they're getting situated over here so we can chit chat, I'll regroup my emotions after that one, right? Oh my gosh. So I want to tell you, if you're seeing this on YouTube right now, it's because you didn't get to see it first on Public Access TV. Public Access TV, as we speak, is in a blackout. And let me tell you why. Because there's a reason that legislature is in the wrong here. There's a bill there's a bill. There's a bill, and it's before the legislature, and it's about money. Oh, give me a break. It's about money, and it's about public access stations, and it's about us not getting the money we need to stay on the air. So, I'm going to tell you, if you see up on your TV a way to write to your legislator, it takes 2 seconds. Sit down, put in the email address, say, save public access, and then send it. Send it to every legislator at the Capitol. Send it to Governor Lamont. Tell them that you watch public access TV. Tell them that what we do here is important. It's not just Grandma's Attic. Believe me, there's shows here that talk about, we've got Thinking Green, talks about the environment and a little politics. We've got a woman that's puppets and sings and tells stories from the library. We've got shows about polkas, and we've got shows about everything. We serve our community. Get on your computer, send an email, let the Connecticut State Legislature know that we need public access TV. And in order to have public access TV, we need the funding. I know, it's always all about money, but you know what? Damn it, public access TV is important. I just swore. Oh my goodness. Get on and write to your state legislatures. It's easy. It takes a minute. And believe me, they read every single one of those emails. I just took a class on all this in school, so I know. I went to the Capitol and I talked to these people. Write to them and tell them. Just say, I watch public access TV. Please don't take away their funding. Okay? Now I'm going to get off that soapbox. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Sorry about that. Had to do it.
That's
Had
an
to do it.
important
Oh my
soapbox.
God.
And thank you for championing that and championing, local music and all of this. And thank
what
you
I
so
do.
much for having us.
Thank you.
Absolutely. It only took me begging you. Although I have to tell you, there's been harder people for me to get on this show. I had a person on last time we taped that took me 10 years
Whoa.
to get him on my show.
Wow.
And yeah, so.
Well, part
So
of
you
it
guys
was
are-
we needed the right time. We were working on this record. It's done. We're going to be putting it out. So we need to get out there again. We've had a little time off. We have a youngster at home. So all that's very time.
Youngsters at home, he's brilliant.
Well, he's here now.
He's
Yeah, now's the
brilliant.
time. We need to get back out there again. And thank you so much for giving us this
Yeah,
opportunity.
we
So-
really appreciate it.
He's going to stop playing an instrument too, and then it will be like the
He's already sang. He
the
sings.
Von Rivers family of singers.
He sings very loudly in the car sometimes.
Yes.
And his pitch is not that bad either. It's getting there.
I've been playing like pitch games, singing games since he was an infant. So he should have decent pitch.
He does. He does. He's gonna be. We'll figure out what instrument he'll play. What do we need? We need a keyboard player. Let's give him piano lessons.
So every home in the world needs one piece of furniture that nobody thinks they need. A piano.
We have a piano.
We have a piano.
and an organ.
An electric organ.
You go.
We have more instruments than we can find space for in our house.
We do. We need a bigger house actually for the instruments.
That's probably
Yeah.
we need
I
a
have-
house
I
for
have
the
a problem. I like buying instruments.
I have a problem with records
That's fun.
and record players.
See, these are good problems to have.
instruments. It's only a problem if you don't have shelving.
Yeah.
We
You
can
haven't been
we
to
can
my
we
house
can
yet.
solve that with shelving, can't we?
Yes, we can. So let's talk about really important stuff. So, do you write all the songs? Or do you guys share writing? Well, wait a minute. We'll talk about Frank Critelli. I know you're about to say that.
Everything you heard tonight was me and Chandra, and one of the songs was me and Frank Critelli. So the first song we played was a song written with Frank Critelli, and there's actually a little bit of a story behind this one. He tells it a little differently than I remember it, but If you'd like to hear it, I will.
Absolutely,
Okay, so
go
I
for
mean,
it.
basically that one, Frank came to me and asked for help with this song. He had this song. He had a title, "Little Life," and he had a verse, a couple verses, and he said, "I can't finish this song." It was about this guy Bob Macon, who used to come around, or maybe even write this on Facebook, and he used to say, like he would just say to at the end of a conversation, "Well, that's just our little life." So Frank like latched onto that and he loved it. It was a great song idea. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna write something with that. But then Bob died, and then the song was unfinished, and Frank couldn't finish it at that point. So he asked me for help, and Frank and I have known each other for 30 plus years. I'm a fan of his music. I love his music. I love him, and I was really chuffed to be asked to help with the song. So I went home and I worked really hard on it, and I came up with stuff, and I was playing it, and I played it for Chandra. She said, it's great, it's great. So I sent Frank the lyrics, and nothing but crickets. I got nothing back from him, and it's a very bad sign because Frank usually responds quickly to me, like that. And then I hung out with him a whole week, and we went to a songwriter thing at Never Ending Books, and everybody was playing, and we hung out all night, and he still never mentioned anything. I came home to Chandra, and I said, oh no, he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. And I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? So then I recorded it with me playing and singing with it. And I got a message back instantly when I sent it to him. And in the 3 minutes it took for him to listen to it, he says, that's it. That's totally it. Like I looked at the words and I thought, man, he just doesn't get it. But then when I heard you singing it, I'm like that is it. That's it. That's the one. And this was like, I don't know if you know where I'm also in the bargain.
I know.
This is
I know all about these things.
So this is as he and I were just have this burgeoning, it wasn't even called The Bargain yet. We'd written, I think this might have been our first collaboration. He thinks Seeds was the first one, so it's like right around that same time where we didn't know we could write songs together. We were just trying to figure that out. So and now we've written a whole mess of songs.
Yeah, you have.
And then
I love The Bargain, by the way.
Thank you. And then the other songs, like a lot of times what happens is I'll just be sitting around playing something. Chandra will say something, like let's think of one that was, we didn't play Tom Petty, but we have this song called On the Radio. And I was just playing this thing in the other room, and she says, that sounds like a Tom Petty song. So I wrote a whole song around like, the wife wishes I could be more like Tom Petty, and I wrote this whole song around it. And so sometimes they spawn off of that. They'll spawn off the things she says. They'll spawn off the way she inspires me, and she gives me edits on songs. Like one we did play tonight that you heard was "Oh Henry," and Chandra basically wrote the bridge in that.
Yeah.
She's like gave me edits.
The Still Rivers music is like 95% Mike's songwriting. He very nicely gives me
I'd like to give you more
co-writing
credit.
but I don't play guitar. Mike's writing all the guitar parts. He's a fantastic
What do you
guitar.
play?
I sing. I play trombone. I've played
I
piano.
did too. I played
Yeah.
trombone in high school. I did. Oh my God.
I was also in a brass band in Hartford, the Hartford Hot Several, so I played with them for
Nice.
several years. And I have a lot of editing as a profession, so
She very often edits the songs. Like I'll come to her
we
with
help
most of the
polish.
lyrics done.
We polish it.
She's like, what about this word instead here? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's better.
Yeah. So polishing is primarily where
That's a
the-
thing. It is. It's a thing. So I just think it's so cool. So are you the instrument collector, or do you collect a couple of instruments here and there too?
I have some tricks actually. Sometimes if I want an instrument, I'll buy it and gift it to Chandra.
True.
There you go.
He gave me a really, really awesome custom fretless bass because I was taking bass guitar lessons, and I unfortunately have really weak wrists, and I decided that was not the instrument for me, but I had this lovely bass.
And the cajon.
And, well, the cajon I chose.
Okay,
I chose the cajon.
good choice.
But I also chose a beautiful, basically furniture piece of cajon that does not get nearly as much attention as it should. But
That's
yes.
so much fun.
Well,
So you had to have had some music in your background growing up.
yeah.
What was that?
So I took piano lessons from when probably for 10 years, and by the time I got to, and I was also in band in schools. So yay public school music programs.
Yay.
Yay.
Support them.
So I played oboe and trombone. I was in marching band. I was a drum major in marching band. I was a band geek
You
in high
can't
school.
be a drum major and play trombone. I'm sorry. At the same time, they don't
Well,
work.
so you're not necessarily doing it at the same time, but in fact, what did I do? I did my freshman year, I marched oboe. My sophomore year, I marched in the color guard. My junior year, I was in a different school, and I marched trombone. My senior year, I was drum major. So across 4 years, I did several
And
different
you were trombone with the Owls, right?
And then I played a year of trombone in college, marching band. I went to Rice University, and we had a scatter band, so we got to wear pinstripe suits in Houston with fedoras, and they had this whole shtick going on. They were the marching owl band, the mob. So there was
That must
there was
have
a
been
thing.
so much
It was
fun.
a lot of fun.
Hartford
it
had
was,
several
Yeah.
for a long time,
Yeah. So
which is a brass band in Hartford.
basically, I stopped playing when I was pregnant with Lovett because I could not. I did not have the breath support for that, and I haven't yet picked up my trombone again. So we should do that.
You should do
We
that.
should
yeah.
figure out
So
how
the
to.
only reason I played trombone was so that I could march in the front of the band. Like, because the trombone would hit people in the back of the head that's
Yeah.
why they're in the front of the band, so that your slide doesn't hit people in the head. It's the only reason I wanted to play the trombone. And I was lousy at it.
Low brass is awesome, for particularly if
I
you're
love
a
the
petite
sound.
girl. Yeah.
Right. So
Also-
here's a sexy question. Did you guys fall in love because of music or because of the chemistry that you guys exude?
Do you want to tell this from your perspective? Or should I tell it?
You can tell your story.
Okay, so I used to joke, like, we've been married for 14 years now.
I'm not going to dispute that on
Yeah.
TV.
It's accurate, I think. It'll be 15 this December. But in the beginning, we were friends for many years before we started dating. So it was, I think, a delicate situation. Like, I remember, like, we would go on lunches occasionally because I really liked Chandra, and I had a crush on her from the moment I met her. But she had a boyfriend, and I had a girl, like, complications, you know.
I understand
So
that.
we would go to lunch once in a while just to keep the friendship going and stuff like that. And I remember one time I went out with her, and she says that I don't think it's working out with my boyfriend. And I was like, oh.
Right. Aww.
But then
Let me know when you break up.
but we were talking about, we both had watched this movie called Once. I don't know if you've seen this movie, but it's Glenn Hansard. It's a very
It's about
it's
these
like two songwriters
coming
that-
together and making
I did
amazing
see
music.
that. I did.
Yeah, so it's a great movie
Didn't
with
remember
like
the title,
it's
but I
like
remember the-
fantastic music. We watched this movie and we were talking about it, and I think Chandra said something like, we should get together and play those songs. I said, yeah,
I think you suggested.
Oh, maybe I suggested it. And I was like, let's get together and play the songs. And she's like, yeah, it was a great movie. We loved the movie. So I went home immediately and learned all of the songs from that. And we got together. We started playing music together. And I would always joke that we were dating for like 6 months before she realized it. Like, 'cause we started getting together more and more and more. And then one day she's like, I have a boyfriend.
That's pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
No, it's,
Yeah.
It's a love story. It's a great love story. And the fact that it wasn't just music that brought you together, but that friendship, true friends first, is always, it's the way it's supposed to be. Just saying. Just saying. Let's talk a little bit about where people can find you. You have some gigs coming up. I would honestly say start like the weekend of the 10th of May.
Okay.
Go forward from there. I don't know what you have, but
So-
if you have some gigs coming up, that's where you should start telling people
So
about
on the 10th, I will be at Weha Roasters and Brewing, doing a songwriters round with Frank Fielli and
it. I love him.
yeah, it's great, and Julia Autumn Ford.
Okay.
So it'll be the three of us in a like sort of a Nashville style songwriters round. That's next Friday, I guess, is the 10th, right? Or whenever the 10th is.
It is next Friday.
Okay, thank you. And so we have a few things. We're just starting to book.
No. I have
if
my dates
Mother's
mixed up.
Mother's Day is
Wait,
the 11th.
Friday
there
is the
might be
10th
some-
because I thought that I was going back on the air the 12th. I messed up.
It's okay.
Don't forget Mother's Day.
I'm not
Okay,
going to rake
so-
you over the coals for
No,
it.
so tell people where you're going to be. Tell
Yeah.
people where they can find you on social media.
Okay, so we always post whatever we're doing on our Facebook page, which is, if you look up Still Rivers, you'll find us. So we post it there. We post it on Instagram usually too. Instagram is All Things Rivers. You can find us there. Our Bandcamp page has our music. Soon to be a lot more music. And yeah, that's it. We have a few things that we've booked coming closer to the record.
Okay.
In September, we're going to be playing at the Expressions series put together by Michael Sanford Day. That's at New Park Brewing, and it's on Sunday afternoons. I believe it starts at 2. And
Okay.
I don't remember the exact date, but it will be on all those socials as we get closer.
And I'm going to tell you that the Monday before your record drops, you're going to be on Grandma's Attic, because that's the way we'll do it. We'll have you on Grandma's Attic, we'll drop the record, we'll talk about your record release party, which will be that next weekend.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
So
so
that will be-
that will be awesome. Thank you. October 4th is the record release show, and we will be adding some more dates as we get closer to that October 4th release. We're going to try to do a bunch
Awesome.
more.
Awesome. So, can you take us out with a song? Because I'm getting from over, and that means
Sure,
that
sure.
we're at the end of
Absolutely.
time. Go play us a song. Play
All right.
the uke if
Okay.
you want.
I'll bring the
So, all right. Well, they.
Should we
Ooh,
sit here or
ooh.
sit here
Where?
with you?
No, go,
Oh, okay.
go back to your thing.
Yep.
Don't forget to get unplugged.
Okay.
So, while they're there to play music,
All right.
let me tell you.
We'll play. Chandra gifted me this, which is a fantastic gift, because we can write songs while we're driving in the car.
I drive, he writes
They're gonna do it. Bye.
And all right, so we'll play this song that we wrote on the Block Island Ferry. Here we go. It's called Island Time.
My mudslide is giving me brain freeze, but I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, 'cause I'm on island time, and it won't bother me. I've got no cares, no cares, I've got no cares. Work called, but they can't reach me. I'm not there, I'm long gone, and they won't find me. The bartender waves to me. Well, I think so, I just might, oh, definitely. I'm on island time, yes, island time. So if you're feeling down and out of luck, get your butt out here, 'cause this doesn't suck. Oh, island time, yes, island time. My mudslide is giving me brain freeze, but I don't care, I don't care, I don't care.
Thank you so much, Grandma's Attic. Thank you, Dot.